In this problem, we need to multiply in base 12. So I'm going to start off with b times 9. And in base 12, b represents the number 11. So when we multiply 11 times 9, we get 99. But this is a base 10 number, and we need to convert this to base 12. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide 99 by 12 to find out how many groups of 12 are there in 99. So if I take 99 divided by 12, then I get 8. And 8 times 12 is 96. So that means that there's 3 left over. So if you do this on a calculator, you're going to get 8 and then a decimal. But what I want to know is how many groups of 12 are there. So 8 groups of 12 make a total of 96. And then I subtract that from the 99 and I get the 3 left over. So that means I have 8 groups of 12 and 3 ones. So I put a 3 in the ones place and I carry an 8 over to the 12's place. So now I'm going to multiply 9 times 8, and then I'm going to add that 8 that got carried. So 9 times 8 plus the other 8 gives me 72 plus 8, which is 80. And again, this is a base 10 number, so I want to divide the 80 by 12. And there are 6 groups of 12. 6 times 12 is 72. And I have 8 left over. So that's 6 groups of 12 and 8 left over. That means I put an 8 in the 12's place, and I'm carrying the 6 over to the next place value. Whatever goes into the ones place here is always going to be what you bring down, and then the 12's place is what carries over to the next place value. So now I'm going to do 9 times 5 and then add the 6. And let's see, that turns out to be 51. And if I divide the 51 by 12, then I get 4. 4 times 12 is 48. And I have a remainder of 3. So 3 for the ones place, 4 for the 12's place. So I put the 3, carry the 4 over. Since we're at the end, we're going to just bring that down. So that was what I got from multiplying by 9. Now we're going to go over to the next place value. So I'm going to start with a 0 here. And I'm going to multiply 58b by 7. So I'm going to clear this off. And I think I'm going to clear this off too, make some space. Okay, so now I'm going to multiply b and 7, which is of course 11 times 7. And that makes 77. So 77 divided by 12 gives me 6 with a remainder of 5. 6 times 12 is 72, and I get the 5 from subtracting 77 minus 72. So I have 6 in the 12's place, 5 in the 1's place, and I put the 5 under the 8 and carry the 6 over to the next place value. So now we want to multiply 8 times 7 plus 6, and I get 62. So if I divide 62 by 12, I get 5 remainder 2, because 12 times 5 is 60, and bring down the 2. So we get the 2 there. So this is 5 12s and 2 1s. Bring down the 2, carry the 5. Almost there, kind of. So now we have 7 times 5 plus the 5 that we carried, and that makes 40. 40 divided by 12 is 3 with a remainder of 4, because 3 times 12 is 36, and I subtract and I get 4 left over. So that's going to be a 3 in the 12s place and a 4 in the 1s place, and I get 34250 in the second row. So now I want to add those together. As long as the sum is less than 12, then we just add it like we would normally add in base 10. So 3 plus 0 is 3. That's less than 12, so I just bring down the 3. Now 8 and 5 make 13, and that's greater than 12. So I need to convert this to a base 12 number. In 13, there's one group of 12 and one left over. So I bring down the 1 and carry the 1. And then I have 1 plus 3 plus 2, and that makes 6. So that's less than 12. 4 and 4 is 8. That's less than 12. And then the 3, and that's my final answer. 38613, base 12. And that's my final answer.